Hey, D-Sauce, Zell here. Did you have a teacher in your freshman year of high school who was super strict because they were preparing you for college? Well, I'm glad I didn't. So I looked back at Dumpian's videos, saw this comment, and thought I'd talk about the bad teachers I've had. I had this one teacher in middle school who was the kind of teacher who would only do her job if someone of authority came in to watch. Like, she really just didn't care. I couldn't actually remember that much about her, so I asked a friend to remind me. And oh boy. So, each grade was divided up into 3 classes, A, B, and C. I don't remember this myself, but apparently she played favorites and liked Class B. From what I remember, she didn't really like my class, which was C. But she didn't really hate us either, she just didn't really care, which is not really a good thing for a teacher. I don't know how she treated Class A though. The person I asked about her also said she also popped her chest pimples in class, which was super weird. Now, I don't remember that myself, but I'll take her word for it. What I do remember though is that that teacher would sort of pick at her leg and it was weird. Unfortunately, that's all I have to say about that teacher since I really can't remember much. Now, on to a teacher I currently have. So, Miss Gonzalez, as I'll call her, is kinda strict. Or, well, not strict, but well, let me explain. Our school uses this thing called Remind 101, which is sort of what it sounds like. It's an app for your phone and you can sign up to teachers' classes to get reminders from them. What Miss Gonzalez used to do was send out class-wide reminders and sorta call out people, basically. Now, this may have been just barely okay if she had a remind class for every class she had. But no, she has one remind class that goes out to every Spanish 2 class she teaches. So when she would call out someone, it was going to maybe around 100 people. You see the problem? Here, let me give you a few examples. One remind said, Alex, Isaac, please return to Senora Gonzalez's classroom immediately. You walked out of my classroom with the test. That is truancy. And then her next one was, thank you for clarifying the issue with me, Isaac. Next time just tell me you don't have a review. I mean, isn't that kinda fucked up? Now, there's a lot of bad stuff about this. First, she calls out those people in front of like 5 classes via Remind 101, and then she accuses them of truancy, which, if you don't know, is illegal, unexcused absence from school. And I won't even say that applies here, so she didn't even accuse them of the right thing there. And then her next one isn't as bad, although it feels as bad. She sorta calls them out for doing something stupid. And that, it just looks bad, I don't know how to explain it. Now, a few more examples. These aren't as bad, but they're still sorta bad. If any of you see Carl's second period, can you tell him to come see me? Matt is waiting to work on the project. Willow, come see me now. I'm ready for you. That sounds a little sexual, but okay. Abraham, you didn't leave your quaderno, which is a notebook, with me. You know I asked you to do so because I'm checking trabajos. Bring it by after school. Trabajos were basically little work assignments we do in our notebook. Now you may be thinking, but Zello, this might have been the best way for her to contact anyone. And, well, just know that there are private messages in Remind 101, so she could have just sent this stuff to everyone directly. The sorta funny thing is, parents actually complained about this. I know my mom did. I don't know if she ever got a response or what it was if she did get one, but yeah. Eventually, Miss Gonzalez told the class that she would stop using Remind altogether, all because people didn't like her calling out students. So either she had no idea about private messages, or she really didn't want to. There's also one more thing she does from time to time that's kinda shitty. So 1 or 2 of her classes are kinda bad. She doesn't really like them much at all. And every once in a while she explains how, like, she just gives them assignments to work on and doesn't do anything fun. And then she points out how well she's treating us. It kinda comes across like she's trying to make us think higher of her, which is kinda shitty and manipulative. Whether that's the case or she's just kinda dumb, I don't know.